Hello, Phil from FRS Roofing and Gutters. This is Joel from JND SEO. We spoke briefly on the phone today, and I told you I'd send you this video over. So I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. I don't want to waste your time, Phil, and I don't want to waste mine, so I'll make this as quick as possible. At the end of the video, you want to hear more info, let's set up a time to talk. If not, take these tips and strategies I'm going to give you, and you guys could apply them to your site. First thing that we'll talk about, I did see you guys have 2 sites. One, I believe, was your old one. This, I believe, is the new one. So what I did was I took your site that was performing better, which is this one. So just kind of scrolling through, I do see you guys have some projects. I know you don't really have a ton of content yet on it, and you're probably still working on it. I would just recommend for you, off the top here, that you're going to want to have over 1,000 words of content on your homepage. And the reason that you want so many words of content is A, for ranking on Google, and number 2 is for the more content you have, the more keywords you can put in that content. So any search you're going to do on Google, if I was potentially a new customer looking for a roofer in Medford, I'm going to put in roofing Medford MA or something similar to that as a keyword or keyword phrase. I'm going to see these ads first. These are the old ones. These are the new Google guaranteed. They put them on top for a reason. They're the better ones. You're going to get more qualified results for this. People looking to get their jobs done now, such as roofing, not people looking in a year, for instance. So people essentially are paying to get their company seen first above everybody else, as the ads are seen first. The second thing people see is this map section. Top 3 companies show up here based on citations. And citations are when you get your business name, address, phone number all listed together into a directory site. These are sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, Yahoo has directories, just to name a few. You guys are showing up number 2 here, so great job with that. That must mean you guys have some citations going, and that's probably an area of strength for you guys. Let's scroll down a little further and see what else we find. Next up, we see the organic section. This is where the companies start showing up with their websites. Top 10 results will show up on the first page. There's 10 for every page. And then at the very bottom, you'll see there are more ads as well. So what we're going to do here is I'm just going to talk about the top couple. If we're ranking this keyword phrase here, roofing Medford MA, number 1 would be Better Business Bureau. Number 2 would be Carol's Sons. 3 would be Olin Roofing, and number 4 would be Yelp, a directory. So you do get some directories mixed in, such as Better Business Bureau and Yelp. Next thing I want to do, I took your site here, and I plugged it into a program called ERIS. Again, I know it's under construction, but this one was still performing considerably better than your old one. So I'll take this one as my example here. So if you think of the internet as a popularity contest, whoever has the most votes is going to get the most attention, the most views. Just to kind of sum it up here, what this shows us now is that you guys have some trust in the area. The 4 represents the power, so that's the power kind of behind your site. If you think of all the other websites that have links on them back to your page, those are the referring domains. So there's 39 other sites out there that have links on them for you. And they're sending back 497 links to your page. So these 39 sites sending you guys almost 500 links to your page. Organic keywords, these are like what we put in here, roofing Medford MA as our example into Google. It's just searches or phrases people put in when they're looking for services that you offer. So for you guys, obviously, that'd be roofing and gutters. So 41 is what you guys have right now for keywords. This is what really drives the traffic to your site. And right now, what you guys have, and again, it's under construction, but your old site had 0, or your other site had 0, whichever one is the new one. I believe it's this one. Had 0. This one's got 2 so far, which isn't a huge number, obviously, per month. But it's under construction. I'm sure it's going to get more after that. But let's see where those 2 visitors are coming from. We can actually click your keywords and see where your traffic is coming from. So what we're seeing is your name, FRS Roofing. 40 people do search this every single month, and you guys are in the first position for that. So remember, we said the top 10 make it on the first page. That's where you really want to be, top 10. Obviously, being top 5 is going to really bring you the traffic. Top 3 bring you even more. 1, of course, is going to bring you the most, right? So FRS Roofing, that's your name. People that search that, that's probably your repeat business, potentially referral business. Maybe someone saw your sign or a neighbor told them who did their roof but didn't tell them all the info, right? So number 1, you want to be there. That's business that you should be getting. Then you also want to have keywords that are going to bring in new customers, right? So Melrose Roofing, 40 people do search that. You guys, this one are also on the first page, but you're number 10. You dropped 3 spots. So you're at the very edge of that page right now. You know, you're going to get maybe a few results for it. You might get a visitor or two, but you really want to move up into the top 5, but at least you're on the top 10. After that, FSR Roofing, just another, looks like just a typo there, but another, you know, term that's bringing in 70. You're actually getting more for that one than it correctly. And for that one, you guys are 15, so you're in the middle of the second page. For the rest of these, you can really see that, you know, you're not in the top 10 for any of these. So, you know, you do want to increase those. We have Roofing Medford MA, a great term, which is what we use. 30 people do search it, 19 is the bottom of the second. Roofing Medford, 40 people search it. You're 24, middle of the third page. Roofers Medford MA, 20 people search that. You're towards the top of the third page. Let's see, this one, you know, not as applicable for you guys, I believe. And then we have some other ones of your company. Just as a quick comparison, I want to give you guys an example here. Carol's Sons, they were the top rank for Medford in the organic section. They have 225 referring domains, sending them back over 600 links, 125 keywords, 26 visitors to their site. Still not huge numbers. If you just basically were ranked really high on one keyword, you could pass that with more visitors. Like, look at this. Their name alone, Carol and Sons, 100 people do search it. They're number 3. They were number 1 for that one. That alone would probably bring in, you know, twice the amount of visitors that they currently have. Carol Roofing, 70 people do search it. They're number 2. Still top 5, top 3 is really good. Roofing Medford MA, 30 people, number 3, moved up a spot inside the top 3. Cambridge Roofing Company, 50, number 7. Gutter Repair Boston, 30, number 5. So you can see where some of these would be pretty helpful, right? So you can see the kind of the theme. They're in the top 10. Most of these are in the top 5 for. They have a good mix of some of their own terms and some ones that buyers that they don't have already that, you know, they're probably finding them for, and that's what you really want to do. All right, so that was just a little bit on content, backlinks, and citations. Would love to hear more about your site here under construction and what you guys are kind of doing with that, what your thoughts are. Hopefully some of the things I talked about, you know, it's not too late and you guys could apply them to your site. Like I said, all these tips were free at the beginning. All I do ask, guys, is just a little feedback to see what you thought of the video. Thank you for watching in advance, and I do look forward to hearing from you.